Hi everyone, this is Advanced Computer Network Group 11. Our assignment is to design and implement a computer network. Let me to introduce our team members. I am Ruwan Fonseka.
This is Wijayantha.
I'm Sriwardana.
I'm Silva.
This is the agenda. Introduction, existing network, proposed network, objective of the network, design assumptions, usage of the network, data center diagram, DR site diagram, bill of quantity, bandwidth allocation, and Gantt chart. Overview of the company. The ABC Clothing Group is the largest garment manufacturer in Sri Lanka. Head office located in Italy and raw material warehouse in China, finance office in Singapore. Country office located in World Trade Center in Colombo. It will act as the managerial decision center of the country. Manufacturing process is done only in Sri Lanka for entire group. Existing production plants are as follows: Katunayaka, Biyagama, Koggala and Monaragala. The main distribution center located in Hambantota. This is the existing network diagram of ABC Clothing Group. You can see the managerial decision center located at WTC, central operation department at Katunayaka, other net production plants, and so on. All the offices and production plants are connected to S.A.V.L. The current internet service provider is Dialog Telecom. The existing VPN is on radio links. Sometimes it is not stable due to bad weather condition. We are planning to replace the radio links with fiber connection with SLT after evaluating many service providers.
Hi, I'm Kapila. Basically, this is the existing network diagram of the central operation department, which is located at Katunayaka. Later on, this will become as the data center of the company. Two connectivity solutions exist from two separate ISP for failover facility, and it goes through the firewall to enhance the security. Currently, there are 5 existing servers: mail server, domain server, ERP server, backup server, and finally file server. These 5 servers become as 2 servers in the proposed network with the virtualization techniques. This is the current network diagram of the factory. Same network architecture exists on all factories. There is one server exists in each factory as mail server and domain controller. In the new design, we are planning to eliminate the server from factories and move it to the data center. Therefore, we will be able to reduce a considerable amount of money.
The ABC Clothing Group is planning to build new factories in Jaffna, Trincomalee, Ampara and Kalutara. They plan to build new warehouse complex in Hambantota industrial zone with maximum capacity than the Katunayaka one and turn Katunayaka existing warehouse premises to data center for disaster recovery purpose. Hambantota warehouse will connect to 2 warehouses in China as well as newly proposed regional finance office in Singapore. The company will be using Oracle database system, S.A.V.L ERP system and SharePoint after the implementation of proposed network. Existing networks and newly proposed networks will be implemented using state-of-the-art technology while adhering to ISO 20000 and ISO 27001 security standards.
Security. This is an important factor for the network. Our network will be able to prevent unauthorized access internally and externally. Speed. The network must provide enough bandwidth to meet demand during the period of peak usage. Reliability. In such case of failure, the entire network will not be down and also business continuity should be there to run the business process. Also, we need to think about the future expansion of the network, which is scalability. Availability. Network will be always up and running. Manageability. It should be easy to manage the network. Usability. The network must be capable of easy to use with which network users can access the network and services. Adaptability. When new technologies comes, there should be a way to adapt these technologies with the minimum changes of the existing network. These are the design assumptions of the network. For all new factories and data center will be getting a new infrastructure from the scratch. New network will use best and optimal solution to connect the offices via VPN. WTC office can only connect to the foreign offices. Hambantota warehouse can connect to China warehouse. Sri Lanka will not maintain the foreign offices network. Company will use Microsoft product, ERP systems and Oracle database as software solutions.
Hi, I'm Wijayantha. First of all, I would like to give you a brief idea regarding the usage of network that we are going to implement. First usage will be a file sharing, and the second one is the request and response related to ERP solution, and third one is the web pages. Fourth one will be the voice over IP or video conferencing, and final one will be the emails that we are going to transfer to the network. Usage of the network has continued that through the network there will be a request and response, as I said earlier, and the network users will be each and every employee who has the access granted to the network, and the network under usage of the network. First of all, network will focus on the application systems data interchange, that basically S.A.V.L ERP, and the network user will be the authorized employees in each and every factory or the country office, or as well as the data center. And the under security requirement, that proposed environment will be logically and physically isolated, and the under transmission speed requirement, access to network resource should be as seamless as possible, meaning that the network needs to handle transmission as quickly possible based on analysis of ABC's usage. Data rates of 1000 Mbps for LAN and the 10 Mbps for WAN will meet network demand. This is the proposed data center network architecture that we are going to implement. As you can see here, Cisco 1900 series will be implemented as the public network welcome point, and the to that router, internet will be directly connected, and the in there we are going to implement that HSRP and VRRP protocols. That means that hot stands by routing protocol or the virtual routing redundancy protocol for the load balancing purposes in here. And this is the proposed disaster recovery site network diagram. Actually, this is one portion of proposed data center diagram that we are going to implement in Katunayaka factory premises, and there will be a Cisco 1900 series router which is act as a welcome point of internet which comes from the public, and there will be two ISP routers which is also going to implement using Cisco 3900 series, and there will be one checkpoint and one firewall. Demilitarized zone will be directly connected to the checkpoint that we are going to implement, and there, as we have shown in data center diagram, spam, web and proxy server will be implemented. After firewall, the network traffic will be going to redirect through the email application and database and the as well as the file servers. The L2 Metro Ethernet link that is from data center will be directly connected to the firewall. After that, it will be connected to the database server that is going to implement in the disaster recovery side. Yeah, this side will give you an overview idea regarding the data center and the disaster recovery center that we are going to implement. As I said, that company has two IPVPN network provided by two different service providers that is used basically for the redundancy and the availability of the network, and the balance the network traffic as well as the synchronization process between the routers. We are going to implement HSRP, that hot standby routing protocol, which is provided by Cisco, and that is only for Cisco devices, or that VRRP, that virtual routing redundancy protocol, that is not that is a protocol that is not for the that is not only for the Cisco devices, that we can use for other devices as well for the balance network and they synchronize the traffic between the routers. This IPVPN network can consider as a trusted network, even though it is trusted, as I shown you in previous figures, that is connected to firewall, and network traffic will be coming from the service provider, have to go through the firewall, and then they can reach to the server farm. That traffic will be directly connected to the IPS, or intrusion prevention or intrusion detection system, to deny DDoS attack. That L2 Metro Ethernet connection is to connected to the disaster recovery center to sync the data with the running system. Actually, that we are going to implement disaster recovery center as a warm disaster recovery center. That means that disaster center does not have identical copy of the running system. This is the Central Operation Department flow fan that we are going to implement under our assignment. That there will be a wireless access point that is basically used for connecting. Actually, we are proposing to have laptops without having desktop for the users. By having laptop, we can save money because we don't need to provide the UPS power systems, and the can have a higher productivity because less spaces, and the users can work where they want, where they want, and the price is also little bit lower than the desktop. And there will be a security camera and telephone and printers which is connected to the LAN area network. This is the branch network that we are going to propose to implement under our assignment. That there will be a L2 switch, layer 2 switcher, and that switch will welcome the connectivity which comes from the service provider. Then that switch will be connected to the LAN. Through the LAN, there will be a wireless access point, which is basically used for mobile devices and the desktop and other network devices such as printers, IP telephones, and security camera. We don't have UPS here. We are highly encouraging users to have laptops, and also we don't maintain any servers in our branch network, all the servers has moved to DR data center, and so that is basically done as a minimize the maintenance and the licensing cost and the less overhead to the network.
ABC Clothing Group of Company has to establish factories in Mondragala and Vaunia, but in that area couldn't find service providers IPVPN connection to the factory. These branches connect via VSAT. VSAT is very small aperture terminal. It can put anywhere 0.7 meters up to 2.4 meters. This is important because a small VSAT reflection more easier, more cost effective. It is installed any location including people, houses as well as businesses. VSAT terminal is very simple device. It consists of two components, outdoor units and indoor units. Outdoor unit consists of reflectors, as I mentioned, 0.7 meters up to 2.4 meters. Reflectors, outdoor electronics which consist of power amplifiers, low noise block converters. These are the elements going through the transceiver. Outdoor unit consists to indoor units via IFL intra-facility link, which is typically coaxial cable. IFL connect to indoor unit, which is typically small unit, something like PC unit. Indoor unit consists of two units. One is satellite modem, second one is IP routers, which is service provider, router service provider. Indoor unit has Ethernet interface, which is connect to VLAN. Our Bilipitiya and Trincomalee branches using Wi-Fi WiMAX connection. WiMAX is a worldwide interoperability for microwave access. First we gonna have WiMAX tower. That tower is gonna transmit, receive signal. WiMAX transceiver send a signal back and forward signal to the transmitter. Indoor units consist of two units. Is IDU indoor units, other one is service provider router. Indoor unit has Ethernet interface which is connected to LAN. This is our bandwidth allocation chart for entire network. For the Colombo WTC office, Katunayaka data center, Katunayaka data resource recovery site, Katunayaka factories, Biyagama Freestone, Koggala Freestone, Hambantota, Anuradhapura. For these locations, we are going to use MPLS IP VPN and those link which is consist of primary link like 4 Mbps as a secondary link to Mbps, as well as the Katunayaka data center 8 Mbps we are going to use as a primary link, and secondary links we are going to buy 4 Mbps primary links. And for the Mondragala and Vaunia, we are going to use VSAT connection type. That's primary link speed is 128 kilobyte per second. For the Bilipitiya, we are going to use WiMAX connection types. That primary link size is 512 kbps. Bill of quantity. This is very important part of this project, and you can see all branches listed, and all branches is which is consist of required materials amount. A bill of quantities is list of numbered items, each of which describes the work to be done in network design. Each item shows the capacity of work involved. The bill is issued to tenders. The quotations may be measured in numbers, length, area, volumes, weight, or time. Some other advantages of using BOQ save the cost and times of ABC clothing group. We can provide consistent basis for group competitive bids, provide very strong basis for financial administration of the contract. This is a Gantt chart of the project. We use Microsoft Project for management. Also we use asana.com. A Gantt chart is a type of bar chart that illustrates a project schedule. Gantt chart illustrates the start and finish dates of the terminal elements and summary elements of project. For our project, it will take 44 days. This is the task list of our Gantt chart. Define the scope of work. We took 3 days. And list the new requirement of the company, which we took 5 days. Like this, we had 22 major tasks on the project. Modern Gantt chart also shows the dependency relationship between activities. Gantt chart can be used to show current status as well. We would like to thank Mr. Tilak de Silva for his valuable guidance and instruction to complete this project. Thank you.